We're live. Nice one. Right, guys, I'm just going to do a quick stream tonight because I mentioned last night on my stream that there was a video I seen and it was the Pfizer guy and he was promoting a new vaccine for the Omicron B and the flu. But I found the video last night. I was trying to look for the video and it coincidentally disappeared, but I'll try and share it, guys. But it's pretty disturbing, I've got to say. What a weasel.
Unlikely to return, and Moderna is preparing a super booster for the autumn.
We think Omicron will still be.
They're preparing a super booster for the autumn. And here's this little fucking weasel.
Yeah, this is a virus that you can't eradicate.
This is a virus you can't eradicate. And we've eradicated polio practically. And we won one drink. Remember that, guys? The polio vaccine, you only had to take one. That's it. I've never had one again. But this one, you need 3 and a booster. And this is a super booster. So this is a video, guys. This is a weasel.
I think anytime soon. So right now, pragmatically, we're going with an Omicron booster, but we think we may need to combine it with another messenger RNA that can give us some Delta protection too. I am confident that we can get
Omicron and Delta.
To a once-yearly vaccine. And our aspiration is to couple that with flu. We're going to start testing that later.
So they're going to have an Omicron Delta mix vaccine coupled. It should be more like trebled with the fucking flu. Push your way to the graveyard, exactly, grand chaps. But this is what I was talking about yesterday, and I was pretty disturbed by just these nonchalant fucking approach. Like, oh, you'll never get rid of this disease anyway. So we've developed a new vaccine. We're going to test it soon. It should be an autumn.
This year. So then you can go to your pharmacy or your doctor and get a single COVID flu injection, get tuned up for winter, protected.
Single COVID flu tune-up. What a weasel, man.
We would hope to actually be able to bring that out in the winter of 2023.
But Moderna,
the winter of 2023. See, these fuckers are playing the long game. These people wouldn't invest or even try and develop a vaccine for millions of people if this shit wasn't still going to be around. So this is going to be around fucking 2023. So we've got this whole year, we've got the next year. You know what I mean? And this is Moderna.
Is keeping a close eye on BA.2, the new version of Omicron. Latest data from the UK Health Security.
BA.2, the new version. You know what I mean?
The agency shows it spreads even more easily than the original Omicron variant. And while it's not yet clear whether it causes more severe disease, the vaccine is just as effective. Nevertheless, scientists say it could prolong the Omicron wave.
We've got this new kid on the block, the BA.2, which is...
This new kid on the block. Oh my God, man. They love this shit. Oh, how you doing, Dagan? Grant? Vlad?
At the moment, seems to be doubling every week or so in case numbers. And so at some point, when BA.2 becomes dominant, we could well see cases rising again.
There are now 3 closely related versions of Omicron. There were 200 of Delta. Evolution doesn't stop. And the vaccine manufacturers can't drop their guard just because COVID cases are currently falling. Thomas Moore, Sky News.
Nah, they can't stop robbing you yet. They can't stop drop their guard. No, they can't stop taking their hand at your wallet yet because, guys, all this is going to come out your national insurance. This is where the big national insurance fucking stings coming. And people aren't going to complain because you know what? They're protected. They're safe now. So take the national insurance as high as you can just to protect us. Please raise that national insurance because all these vaccines don't just puff thin air. They don't just come to nowhere. They're going to come into someone's pocket. There's thousands of people in wee factories making these vaccines somewhere, being paid. So we're going to pay for it. It's going to hit our pockets, and we're going to be happy about it. I'm not going to be happy about it because I've not had my vaccine. I've not been vaxxed. But see, all these people are going to be happy. I'm going to be paying for that. And same with this shite in Russia. This fear-mongering in Ukraine and Russia. This is just another justification to rise the fuel prices. One of the main oil pipes from Russia goes through Germany. And it's just, oh, we're not going to go to war, but we'll sanction Russia and we'll stop the fuel coming in. So do you know what, guys? See, when the fuel goes up and the petrol prices go up and the cost of your electricity and everything goes up, don't complain, because at least we're not in World War III. That's what it's about. It's about fucking fuel. Same with this shit. This is about robbing your pocket, the common man. Just taking out our pockets. Taking out our pockets. That's all this is. This fucking vaccine shit. These vaccine companies robbing us. And this pish with Russia. It's just fear-mongering bullshit. And like I said, it's all to do with the fuel. Because the fuel price is already sky high, guys. How you doing, Jamie? Jamie's Mad House. Nice to see you, mate. Aye, but this is all down to money. At best, like I said on Jamie's, this is about money at the very best. And this is about Orwellian control at the very worst. You know what I mean? But that was a video there about the B2 and the vaccine companies, and it wasn't Pfizer, it was, who was it again? Moderna.
What a difference.
Oh, but guys, what a difference! They didn't like it. They didn't like it when we start coming out our little holes again, coming out from under our rocks. You know what I mean? Listen in bed. Nice one, Jamie. Get to your bed nice and sharp. It's about your well-being. I know this is a kind of random stream for a Sunday, but I've been watching streams quite a lot, and I thought, fuck it, I'll have another one. And because I was talking about this particular new strain, and I couldn't find the video last night when I was speaking to you guys in the chat. I was trying to find the video and I couldn't find it. It just disappeared. But there you go. They're already planning for 2023. 2023. 2024 is a good year, says Grant Chaps. And people just need to stop complying. Because it's funnily when the government kind of take a step back and stop pushing it as hard as when the people stop giving a shit. But this is little tests as well. See, when they stop the masks and stop all these little regulations, it's just to see who's going to still comply. I bet there's still loads of people walking about with masks on. Even when they say, hey guys, you don't have to wear masks anymore. Even when the government say that, they're going to watch what they've done come to fruition. They're going to watch people walking around with masks on still, even when they don't have to wear them. But aye, and same with like I said before, this whole fucking Russia stuff. This is just about fuel, guys. It's all about the fuel. And there's like I said, there's a big pipe that runs through Germany that gives Europe most of its fuel. So I just want to get that off my chest. But I thought somebody was going to have a stream. I thought it was a vegan guy, Jim Danenke. I thought you were having a stream, mate. What happened with that? If you're out there. There's Paul Curran. How you doing, mate? So, guys, my missus, she had tested positive at the beginning of the week, and she'd been isolating all week. She'd been testing positive every day, and I've been testing negative. And this weekend, she came up negative, and she's been testing negative, and I'm still negative. So I've obviously built up some kind of immune system, like immunity, from the last time I had the old Chinese flu. So Grant Chap said, saw a guy on a bike with a mask on. It's crazy, man. Maybe it was for car pollution. Lefty Lucy, you do the tests, why? Oh, just to make sure you've got, like, sometimes I'm going to the old folks' homes and stuff when I'm doing work. So I just want to make sure. I didn't mind about even getting it. Bring on Omicron or whatever it is, COVID, or fucking, I want to catch it. Because the more I catch it, because I'm healthy enough, the more I catch Omicron, the more I'm going to be, I've got a better immune system to fight it. So I want to catch it. Keep giving me it. It can never be as bad as the first time when I caught it. Unlike the rest of the world, hope everyone's good. Everyone's good, mate. What a lot of shit, man. What a weasel, eh? Total weasel, man.
But we can get to a once-yearly vaccine, and our aspiration is to couple that with flu. We're going to start testing that later this year, so then you can go to your pharmacy or your doctor.
It's a little fucking creep.
Flu injection, get tuned up for winter, protected. And we would hope to actually be able to bring that out in the winter of 2023.
But Moderna is keeping a close eye on BA.2, the new version of Omicron. Latest data from the...
What a fucking creep. That's another thing you notice with all these people. They're all fucking, when you see them, you wouldn't trust them in a room with your kids. Like, would you fuck? You know, all these people, these advisors, these scientists, they're all fucking creeps. Woo! They chill up the back of the spine, man. Enough. I wouldn't trust what is contained in the test. Well, whatever's coming up positive in the tests is there. And she's negative now, so whatever it is, even if it's detecting a cold, it's detecting something, these tests.
UK Health Security,
because we've got them and they're random. We randomly take them, and unless it's just, well, why would, if it is built, if these tests, if the lateral flow tests are bullshit, right? How would they be bullshit? Like, if they're coming up positive, what are they coming up positive for? Are they just made to come up positive sometimes, or come up negative, or random as why? And for bogies. They said the vax was effective to stop you getting it and you wouldn't pass it on. All lies. Testing for bogies. Aye. Right, anyway, guys. I just want to highlight that video. So there's going to be new strains, and we're just going to have to be vigilant and stop complying with this shit. Stop eating it up, and if you are vulnerable, people, stay in, stay away. You isolate, because I ain't isolating. And if you want to wear a mask, wear a mask. I didn't give a fuck, but then you try and force me to wear one. That's the thing. I don't want this divided society where the non-masks are picking on the masks and vice versa, because this is what they want: divide and conquer. If you want to wear a mask, maybe you've got bad teeth, maybe you feel better wearing a mask because you're ugly, but whatever, wear a mask. Shit. And if you want to get vaxxed, but that doesn't mean I have to. You can't force me to. Anyway, people, have a good rest of your week and take care. See you later.